we had a minor update, but there was some silly changes. The most important change for me to get an insight on what kind of update is this one. Look at this. You have usually earlier it was like you go to the team. See, now you don't have auto pick players. It was here. The option was here. Now you have it immediately here. Look at this. As soon as you enter your game plan, you have it here. Auto pick players. Why? The answer is simple. We have more and more, not only noobs. Noob is a player, you know, who never played the game. Not the one who's fresh to the game, you know, I didn't play in 2 years and now I'm catching up. No, noob is the one who never ever played the game. And, you know, let's give him 2 months to get the basics, you know, to learn the physics, to, you know, but if you understand football, it should be easier for you to create a formation, to make make an effective team, yeah. Because, you know, when I saw whole player, I knew it. Whole player, so he's like solid attacking player, you know. That's he's going in between lines, you know, in between defense and midfield, and after starting attacks, he's joining when attacks are about to finish, so he's joining the final third, you know, looking to score. Box to box, of course, he's running like crazy, you know, up and down, just like Federico Valverde, yeah, up and down, all match. Destroyer, it's simple, man. It's, you know, he's aggressive, he's not exclusively defensive minded, but when he's defending, he's being extremely aggressive and looking to get the ball as soon as possible, yeah. Anchorman, of course, provides security, protects the back line, protects the whole team actually against the counter attacks, against you know, correcting the mistakes and everything. So it's simple, yeah. When I first started playing the game, let's say that it was on. When did I encounter the playstyles? Was it in 2016 in Pro Evolution, whatever? I think it was then. So yeah, you know. And anyway, when you start playing and you see the differences between Targetman and Poacher, because they are more or less similar, but Targetman has different tasks. You know, he never goes, he never tries to go behind the line, behind the defensive line. He's always going a little bit deep, and he shields to get the ball with his head or in his feet. And the Poacher is just more or less static, not trying to break through. He's waiting to get the ball in the penalty box. And of course the goal poacher is looking to go behind the defensive line at any time. So it's easy, you know, it's easy to think about what kind of play style and what kind of team you want to have to be to play the way you want. So this auto pick players, this is ridiculous, man. Look at this, by stats, okay. Jeremy Doku by stats is better winger than Park Ji-sung. Okay. Pedri is better central midfielder than Orkun Kokcu. Ryan Cherky, by stats, is better attacking midfielder than Eden Hazard. Gattuso is better defensive midfielder than Rijkaard. Okay. What else do we have? Beckenbauer, better than... Okay, so this is just Beckenbauer and Baresi. Okay, not a bad solution. Nuno Mendes, better than Andy Robertson. Come on, man. So they have auto pick players immediately. Why? They just want I have to say like this, less skilled players, less interested players, players that don't want to get involved in tactics and anything. They just want to go rush into the game, you know, just play. They just auto pick players. Come on, man. Come on. Why would anyone in a football game let somebody else pick their players? Come on, man. I would never put this option, man. Never, ever. Never. I understand, you know, auto pick players when you're playing against AI. You know, you want to auto pick English League players because it's the English League event. I understand that, but this is just stupid. This is stupid. Okay, so now they released Jurgen Klopp with possession and quick counter. Possession works against long ball counter, long ball, and out wide. Quick counter works against possession and neutralize quick counter. So you have all the opposing playstyles covered, yeah? The main thing is because he's got it all, they had to nerf his link up play. Link up between center back and winger. If it was at least defensive midfielder like an orchestrator or something, and winger, it would be much better, but the manager would be too OP. Now, you know, you cannot pass the ball, you know, when you're on your half, just recovering the ball, you know, and you're looking just to, with your center back, you're not looking for a long pass or something. You just look to do the simple pass and to make that transition from defending to attacking, yeah? So I don't know if that is just you know, effective. I tried couple of times, but there was no chance to do it, and I'm not gonna, you know, risk it, you know, just to see how over the top pass works with this link up. Yeah, no, I don't care, man. I don't even have to use it. I don't mind, you know. Capello's and Fabregas's link ups were completely, you know, useful, but this one is one of the less used, you know. Not many people are going to do that. So yeah, but still excellent manager. So the game is more random, and it's getting more and more random in past 2 years. Passing is weird sometimes. Lower players with lower passing are doing some extremely accurate passes, extremely difficult passes, like behind their back and no look passes, but you know, lofted no look pass. Come on. And sometimes I'm looking at my target, it's like 15 meters away from me, and I'm doing a simple pass and it goes wide or something. Smart assist is stronger, much stronger than last time. People use it. There is many, you know, it's I don't encounter that many people that are on my level. Either I play against very, very good players that are dominating me, or I'm playing against poor players which are being helped by Konami, which are being helped by spending money on players. And as you can see, 3084 044133, this 33, this guy was using Smart Assist, and as you can see, he struggled to get to Division 1. Most probably sometimes he's not even in Division 1. No, man, I don't want to see Ronaldinho's players. Ronaldinho's whatever. You see? Badge. Why would I put the badge? Why do I need a badge? What's the stupidity? Okay, this guy, he was passing the ball simply forward, forward, forward. There was no true pass, nothing when he scored the third goal with Iniesta. Nothing. He just passed forward, 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 and he shot. And the ball found the way to the net. You know, you could clearly see that it was Smart Assist and everything. I don't know, man. People are proud to play, you know, and they're just eager to win any way they can. Look at this, man. Lionel Messi with Blitz Curler. He's playing on the left side. Iniesta, who's a whole player, is playing on the wing. George Best as a second striker. Look, there is a simple solution, man. You put Messi where Best is, and you put Best where Iniesta is, so Iniesta takes Messi's place as attacking midfielder. But I don't understand, man. I don't understand. He's playing with two destroyers. Roberto Carlos should have been more offensive, but he wasn't. Maybe because of the manager, I don't know. I think he's even cross specialist, and Allegri has cross specialist and poacher link up. I don't know, man. This is what I'm, you know, choosing managers like this and not using their strengths. When I used Koeman on my other account, I used the link up, you know, and I had Fabregas. I used link up. I used the link up with Capello, yeah. But now when I play with in my free-to-play team, I cannot use Fabregas as link up because I have an anchorman. I don't have an orchestrator there, and I don't want to change my anchorman for an orchestrator just to do the link up, yeah? Because it's not about the link up, it's about the recognizing when and what to do. So yeah, let me see. Yeah, I lost this one. Let me see if I can remember what happened. Yeah, this guy was on smart assist. It was silly and stupid, man. Doesn't matter. Smart assist, and everything he tried to do, it was, you know. This guy as well. This guy was on smart assist as well. Look at this. He didn't have defense. He didn't have, you know. Come on. That's fucking ridiculous, man. Two destroyers. Two destroyers. Whole player and creative playmaker in the midfield. Come on, man. I remember this guy didn't, he had 3 red cards. One for Totti, if I remember well. One for Totti for sure, and the others I cannot really remember. It was crazy, man. Look, but most of them are strugglers. Look at this. This guy, he has Messi from the last year. He didn't even give him a booster. This is what I'm talking about. This is the proof. They just want to go into the game. They just want to go into the game, you know, do some passes, and that's it, man. Pass the ball around in the back line, and they're happy. But if you want to do only that, why would you spend the money on the game? You spend the money on the game and you neglect all the boosters. Okay, nothing special, but it's nice, you know, to feel like you used the full potential of your players. Come on, man. Come on. That's fucking ridiculous, man. And he's a struggler. He's a struggler. He never ever made it to Division 1. He never made 1,800 points, man. Look at this guy. This guy was using smart assist as well. But he knew what he was doing, yeah? He was playing well. $27,000. See, he has red card on Vieira from the last game. Not with me, most probably, but with somebody, yeah? Look at this now. It's a great team. But having Cruyff in front of Ruud Gullit instead of having Ruud Gullit in the front line, yeah, as a more attacking and Cruyff to drop, it's a mistake. It's a mistake. Look at this. Thuram and Maldini. Okay, I don't mind. If you're on normal attacking mentality, just white, they're not gonna join attack, yeah, because they're defensive fullbacks. If you are on red, they will give you options when attacking, yeah. So you're gonna have, by having Vieira as a destroyer, is gonna be a little bit more defensive, especially because he's a defensive midfielder. So you're gonna play like Seedorf is gonna join. You have Gullit, Messi, Cruyff and Ibrahimovic. You have to be skillful to hold the ball and to create something with 4 or 5 players. This is what pro players do. They play with less players forward because they want to have 5 players at the back, because the counter attack is anybody can score against you in counter attack, because it's normal. It's normal. Imagine if you had Thuram and Maldini going forward, Vieira makes a mistake near your box and you're unleashing a devastating counter attack. There is only Virgil van Dijk, Ferdinand at the back, and maybe Seedorf trying to get the ball. By the time that Maldini and Thuram come back to defend, your winger is already in front of the opponent's goal. So I couldn't play very well when I had defense on my fullbacks, and or when I had like three center backs and one fullback with defense. I couldn't play very well. I was managing to build up my attacks, but at the end I lacked options forward because I don't have the required skill, to attack without fullbacks. Now I have much more fun because my fullbacks are joining attack and I have more options, and it would be silly, to play possession and not to let your fullbacks join the attack. And especially, I have more options because I put Park Ji-sung on the wing. If the player where Park Ji-sung was, if the player was second striker, more central, I wouldn't have that many options, and it would be easier for my opponents to stop me because I would be forced to attack through the middle. Yeah, this way, if I see that I cannot go through the middle for a simple 1-2, I go on the wings. If they don't cover the wings very well, I cross and I score. If they cover up, if they don't let me cross the ball, I recycle, I go back to the middle, back in the box, cut back, and that's it. I try to do it like that. Let me check some more games here. See. Okay. This guy Shelby, 140,000. Come on, man. He has everything. He has everything. He can play whatever he wants. He has Scholes and Cannavaro from the selection contracts. He took Zanetti from the last one. He has Donadoni and Massaro from the link tree. He has Serginho because most probably he came back to the game. Nice team. Nice team. Still. Look at this guy, man. This guy was just ridiculous, man. Smart assisted, no skills. He scored with Cristiano Ronaldo. He was shooting, I did the manual goalkeeping and the ball still entered the goal through the middle of the goal. That was like, I saw that it was heavily scripted and I didn't want to play anymore. The guy was just not good player. This guy, cannot remember, but he just quit the game, disconnected. Yeah. What about this guy? Oh, this guy, I cannot remember. Doesn't really matter. Did I lose this match? 250,000. It's a Polish guy. Come on, man. Look at this. You can see that he started the game when this bullshit with selection contracts came. He was lucky to get Javier Zanetti. And that's it. So this account is fresh account, playing for 1 month, 250,000. Now, does it mean that he's bad player or he just didn't play long enough? I don't know, I don't care. This guy, I quit. I quit against him. No, I had to go. I had to go, so I disconnected, yeah. Let's see. Cross-platform 1700. Nothing special. Most probably I would beat him, but his team was strong. This guy. Still playing with 5 defenders. I don't know. Gullit as central midfielder. I don't know, man. I would use Gullit as a second striker. Maybe even center forward, because this Gullit has... No, that was the deep line forward. The latest Gullit is just brutal. Very good. Okay. This is the guy Blumination, yeah? Wait. Come on, man. What was with this guy? Was this guy with red cards? No. I don't know what is this guy doing, but whatever, man. $23,000. Yeah, that's the guy that I was talking about, that he doesn't even care. This is the point. This is the whole point why Konami is assisting players, why Konami is pushing this pay-to-win concept so hard. Because look at this, man. 99 should be the highest rating for, you know, how good a player is for a certain position. Come on, man, look at this. 107, 104. That's ridiculous. Just reset everything and start from the beginning, you know? So what's the rating? You're gonna have 154? What is this? On what scale? What is that? Come on, that's stupid, man. Anyway, you know, people spending money and not caring for the game, but looking to get new players, that is ridiculous, man. Yeah, this is the guy. Okay, at least he has all the boosters, you know, he's having some kind of formation. I don't know why. Johan Cruyff on the left wing. I don't know why. He's a whole player with phenomenal passing, I think, and momentum dribbling. Why is he on the side? That's something stupid, man. Anyway, this little guy was crazy. He was slide tackling all over the place. He had like four red cards or something. 139,000. So he struggled even to get to Division 2. He got maybe once and that's it. This guy, yeah, that's how the game makes people go crazy, man, with this stupid balancing. Yeah, this guy scored 2 against me. 3. Okay. Let's see this one. This one was not a bad player. He was playing slowly. He was trying to hold the ball, you know, to think about what he's doing, but he was also wasting time, you know, playing without any concrete action. Yeah. Pittsburgh Riverhounds. Yeah, this guy was so lucky, man. He was using smart assist. The ball fell 3 or 4 times on Cavani's head. He scored 2 with Cavani, maybe even 3, and one more. I think it was 3 goals for him. I think it was 3 goals for him, and then, or 2, something like that. And then he quit. It was 1-0 for him, and then 1-1. There was 2-1 for him. No, actually it was 2-1 for me, and then 2-2. Then I went to 3-2 and 4-2, and then he decided to quit. This guy was lucky with smart assist. This guy was so, you know, thinking that he's smart. Playing with smart assist. He was playing with smart assist. Look at this. Here's Nesta. Here's Dida and Nesta, but in his first team there is Franz Beckenbauer and Cannavaro. Nesta is better than both of them. This Cannavaro, free to play, is decent player, but when you compare him to other, they nerfed him a little bit. So this is ridiculous. And he was trying, you know, to create something, but nothing special from his side. I cannot say. Nothing special. This one was pretending that he's a good player, you know. How do I know? Look at this. He's playing for Bregas, and he copied Indominators formation, but he's having 2 orchestrators as defensive midfielders. He's having 2 second strikers, and he's having 2 side midfielders. Messi is a prolific winger, and Neymar is a whole player. And he tried to do some tricks with Neymar, but it was like useless, nothing special. So more or less that's it. Nothing special with this guy. This guy, he was using smart assist. First he started playing in the narrow diamond, and he scored with Olise because he was on smart assist. It was easier for him to score. It was a stupid goal. Okay, so then I managed to to level the things up. It was 1-1. Then he changed his formation. He brought Atep Rizal and I cannot remember very well which other players, and he was playing, and he scored again with Atep Rizal. It was just an fortunate, blitz curler. Okay, no problem. And you're abusing the game mechanics, of course, using to your advantage. I cannot say abusing, because we are all trying to use the game mechanics to our advantage. And his tricks were just, no more. That's it. He is a decent player, I can say, but he couldn't defend at all. He was playing offensively. It was okay, but his defense was not good. This guy, yeah, nothing special on this guy, man. Nothing special. 2 destroyers, 4 defenders with possession, minded manager, I don't know. More or less, those were my thoughts on the update. They are doing the updates not for the players who like to play the game, and for the players that are looking for fair treatment in the game. They are doing the updates for the people that are struggling. That's it. Because if you're struggling, you're looking for new players. The new players that we are getting, you're gonna get a new player at the end of the phase, like Carvajal, Lewandowski, Carvajal, Aubameyang, Grealish, or whatever. They give you a player, but you cannot choose. They give you what they want, and the people that are struggling, they buying players, man. They get. If you put new Rijkaard in the box, they're gonna go for it. Even if it's like Frank Rijkaard box to box, very slow and strong with high defense. No, I don't know, no shooting skills, no passing skills, nothing. Just plain, they're gonna go for him, and they're gonna play him as a center back. Of course, he's the best as a center back, or maybe as an anchorman, but doesn't matter. They could give him a prolific winger play start. They're gonna go for it. So yeah, nothing special on this update except more help for the needy ones. Yeah. Okay. So that was it. Those were my thoughts. And until next time, be well. Bye.